Well, Christmas is fast approaching, and with that, I always like to do a Christmas video, and of course, this year I thought, what better than a Project Sekai video? So we're going to be ranking every Christmas/winter Project Sekai card. Let's get into it. First of all, it isn't fair to rank these along with the others, so I thought I'd just quickly mention them. We have New Year's Tsukasa and Reindeer Antlers. Emu, and I think these are super cute. For being 2-star cards, I absolutely adore their outfits. So I thought I'd just mention them. They're not at the bottom. I just didn't think they were worth ranking. With that, at the bottom is Idol Manager Kaito. Now, his untrained card is not Christmassy at all, so this kind of brought him down, but his trained card does go along with the entire group's sort of theme. I don't love it. If you watched my ranking every character's video, I'm not the biggest Kaito fan, and so that might be a part of it. It doesn't give very warm Christmas vibes to me. Then we have a Homemade Rice Ball Shizuku. I feel like the untrained card really kind of just shows who Shizuku is. She's very giving, very caring, and she adores giving people food because of her little sister and their relationship. So I adore this untrained card. It's just farther down because, well, it's not very Christmassy. Once again, I love the trained version of her card. I love the sort of chess theme that this set has going on. I just don't get very much Christmas vibes from it, or even very much winter vibes. Maybe it's because I'm Canadian, but I feel like winter clothes should always have a lot of layers and fluff, so that's why she is down this far. In number 12, we have Together With Our Fans, Ayari. The untrained version is super cute, and it does kind of give holiday vibes. I absolutely adore her weird one fang that they always give her. I think it's super cute. As for the trained card, I do love the pose they put her in. I think they just missed the opportunity of her little bows in her hair that she always wears. I feel like those could have either been, holly and ivy, or they could have been mistletoe. I just feel like they could have done something a bit more on theme with that. And we have Under the First Snowfall, Mafuyu. I love this card. It just has that sort of empty, cold winter feel to it, and I think the card captured it perfectly. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of this one because it is sort of just an empty card. There's not a lot going on, but I adore this one. I actually prefer the untrained version to the trained version because Mafuyu, I like this card, don't get me wrong, it fits the vibe. It has that sort of cold, dead of winter feel that if you live in Canada or anywhere that gets really bad winters, you can definitely relate to that sort of it's still winter feeling that I think Mafuyu kind of captures in this card, but I don't like Mafuyu with short hair. Don't come at me. I know everyone loves her with short hair. I don't, and that's what brings this card down for me. Let's Do a Fan Meeting Minori is next, and oh my goodness, the untrained version is so cute. You can just see how she pours her heart and soul into being an idol. You can see the sort of Christmas banner in the background, which does add to the vibes, and of course, it is just a very Minori card. I absolutely adore it. It is not as good as her trained version, though. Unlike the others in this set, I think they did capture the Christmas vibe pretty well with this one. It does still fit that sort of chess and playing cards theme, but the bow in her hair and the black gloves and the just sort of snow details everywhere, I think it does give off more wintry Christmas vibes. Sound Sleep Rui is a fun one because you get to look at all the little details in the background, and that's what I love about some of the Wonderland X Showtime cards is they often have all these strange little details that you can just notice over time the more you look at it. And this card is no different. I love the dolls. If you look at the one like Broken One's expression, it's really quite funny. And so I like this card. It's a bit dark and not very bright and Christmassy, but as someone that isn't the biggest Christmas fan, that's okay. The trained version, once again, is so cool. I would love all of the details, and this little Tsukasa up in the corner is everything. I get a kick out of him. It makes the entire card so much better. Countdown to Christmas Kohane and Anne is super cute. I love the reindeer ears on Kohane, and I love the sort of just cozy home vibes of them decorating. I love any card that is just the characters hanging out doing quote-unquote normal things. I think it just brings them a bit more to life. Tell me about your Christmas. Mako is another really cute one. The untrained one is fine. I'm not a big fan of the Wonderland X Sekai style cards like this. That might be a hot take. I just prefer the quote-unquote more realistic ones than these sort of like pop comic book looking ones. The trained version of this card is absolutely stunning. I love all of the shimmering, shining lights in the background. I just love cluttered cards. I absolutely adore the little fruitcake with all of them on top of it. And once again, the tree Sukasa. Tree Sukasa is everything, man. The usual ramen trained Kanade. I didn't feel like putting in the untrained one because it had absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. She is stunning. It has that, all of the N25 winter cards have that sort of bleak, dead of winter feel to me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but when you walk out and you're standing in the middle of a forest in winter, maybe you're going for a walk, no one else is around, it's lightly snowing, and it is so quiet. It just has that kind of vibe, the quiet snowfall with the sunshine shining through. Wonder Christmas Miku is just iconic. I feel like out of all of the Christmas cards, these two just kind of are the most Christmassy vibes. And of course, I just have to quickly mention that Tree Sukasa is back there. I'm a big Parks and Disney Parks fan, so seeing any of the Wonderland Showtime cards set in the parks is just really fun, and this is no different. Christmas event Ichika. I could not find the sort of official name for this one, but here she is. I think she's stunning. I love that the snowflakes are kind of shaped like a bunch of music notes. I think that's really cool, and if you haven't noticed, I like when they're dressed more appropriately for winter, and this coat is absolutely stunning. It has that sort of velour velvety look to it. I love it. Straightforward lyrics Miku is what I'd imagine N25 Sekai to look like if it had seasons. It's just beautiful, and I love that they added the snowman so it's not just Miku walking in a puddle. I don't honestly know what this card is. I just like it. It is probably not a shock that Gift from Above Nene is in first. Once again, I like the untrained version of this card more. It's just Nene on a stage, but it is so beautiful, and I love her little Christmas outfit. This is my home screen on my phone, and I just adore it. I don't know what it is about this card, but it is one of my favorites, even outside of the Christmas events. The trained version is also really fun. It fits in with the Wonderland X Showtime theme. I do like that Robo Nene's in there. It seems like they're delivering gifts maybe in some sort of play, or just if this was like a magical world, I guess they'd be delivering gifts to kids as Santa Claus. I don't know. I love it. And that is all for today. I just wanted to get one last quick video out before the Christmas sort of chaos starts around here. I'm hoping for my next video to probably be early January, maybe late December. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping to make it about Miki, the vocaloid. So if you have anything that would be a fun fact or anything, mention it in the comments so I can actually put it in the video, because so many people had great facts and just stories about Gakupo from my last video. So if you want to mention those in the comments, that would be great. And until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and see you in the new year.